So I'm trying to convince my sister about wow, this candle was on all night. Oopsies. But that's not what I'm trying to convince her. So I'm trying to convince her about Uber and stuff. And because after all, I don't know if I still have my Hawk-On job. So anyway. But if I do, I'm like comparing, contrasting them though, and hopefully seeing or trying to convince her why I should do Uber if I'm not going to get a trip from Hawk-On. Because right now she's having it where I get on board at 6 in the morning and wait till like either 6 p.m. So that's like a whole 12 hours of waiting. And it's like, I'm not, if they have too many drivers, I'm not waiting for 12 hours because that took up all my time that I'm not making any money, you know? So I'm trying to convince her with calculations and everything. Like, okay, so I searched up how much per week, because Uber pays weekly, that I can eventually make, you know? So, the per week, according to Google and Indeed and all of them, the calculations for making money with Uber, that is Uber and Uber Eats combined, I guess, is between $17 and $19.11. Right now, I'm making I'm making $13.50 an hour with Hawk-On, and you calculate that there. $13.50 per hour for 12 hours gives you only 132. $19.11. If I do 12 hours and it calculates for $19.11 per hour, I'm making a guarantee. Well, then again, this is the other argument, but I'll get there in a minute. But it's a guaranteed $232. And then you times that by 7 days, if I do it every single day, for 12 hours, almost $2,000. Now, granted, Hawk-On pays bi-weekly and is a guarantee $13.50 an hour. It'll also be $2,000 for 2 weeks, but that's only if you get a trip. That's only if you get a trip and how many hours you can do within that trip. So, let's see. Another thing why she's probably not that crazy about it is Hawk-On, I drive their vehicles, so no wear and tear on my new vehicle. Uber, I'm driving my own vehicle. Unless I can find a person to drive their fleet vehicles, then yeah. No problems, but I'm going to do my own vehicle. So wear and tear. Okay? At least it's being used, you know? Let me see. And also supposedly, some people say that they make around 1,000 or more, or between 1,000 and 2,000 anyways doing Uber, so that's another thing. But I'm also considering the benefits as well. Hold on. So supposedly the benefits for doing to do Uber is they have some programs that you can do tax write-offs for, like your insurance is one of them, gas and some other things. Oh, maintenance, car maintenance and stuff. You can write those off for tax deductions to earn more money. But yeah, so I'm also trying to tell her about her benefit and all of this With Holocon, she only gets about maybe $40 from me. Maybe, depending on how much I make. And I don't even make that much. Okay? I make less than $1,000. Yeah, it's $13.50 an hour. But if you guys see all my... Like, I can only make $1,000 per month. But other than that, if there's something wrong with the train system or systems, because we have 2 of them, then I'm not going to make enough. Definitely with all these tariffs going around, you know? Because the tariffs is making it hard for the train industry, which also makes it hard for the transportation system, like Holcon, for the train people. So, and unfortunately my sister can't even get that. So I'm also trying to make sure that she sees the benefits of doing Uber or Instacart with me, because number 1, I can work 12 hours for doing both, and number 2 is she gets part of the income. She does. Like, okay, so with Instacart, she gets all the tips, unless she has her own order that I let her do. Like, let's say I have 3 people to do. She'll do the 2 short ones, so that's guaranteed whatever they gave me for that big, humongous chunk of doing 3 customers on one grocery trip, or for one grocery store. That's a guarantee that she's going to get the base pay for those 2 people, or for those 2 customers, along with wherever the tips are, right? And then, so that's why I calculate on that one. Same with when I was doing DoorDash and Uber Eats. She would get not only the tips, because I get the actual income, but she'll do the tips. She'll get the tips, and yeah, she'll just get the tips. So when it comes to Uber, of driving, because she can't really go with me, I'll still give her the tips, you know? So that is $40, either $40 or less from Holcon, because depending on how much I take home within those 2 weeks, or more at Uber and Instacart. Because with Instacart and Uber, definitely with Uber Eats and Instacart, I would be giving her almost $200 that she made helping me. Because Instacart, Instacart, she's my helper. Because, so with Uber, you can't really bring anybody with you, definitely when you're driving, passengers. My mom tried it before with me back in 2013. She did Uber and Lyft. Lyft wasn't that too crazy. Like, they didn't really care if you had a helper. But one of our customers complained on Uber platform, and said that she had somebody in the car already with her helping. Or I don't even think they even said that I was helping or not. Just said that there was another person in the car while my mom was taking them to whatever destination that they were going to. And she got Uber basically kicked her off the platform because of it, saying that was a violation of their the thing it was at the time. I don't know if it still is, but it was like a violation of the agreement that she did with them. So, but that was just one person that complained. Everybody else that we did with Uber and Lyft, like, transported from one place to another. Like, we did TCU in the college days at TCU, and we had the van full of college students heading to either a frat party at one of the sorority buildings, or even to the football field. And as close to the football field as she could actually get to. they were fine with me being a co-pilot, basically. So, yeah, I guess it depends on the customers, you know. But with Instacart, I just take her along with me. So, but yeah, just one of those things, you know. And somehow I got a cut on my pinky. Focus. It's not going to focus. But I don't know how I got it. I woke up this morning with it. Interesting. Oh, look at Garfield. Got Garfield right there, and then Mom Cat right there. So yeah.